things was happening in his life. I tell you today, stop trying to explain that.
That's right.
Stop trying to explain it. It really ain't nobody's business what it is that God is doing. What you need to do is you just need to know what God is doing. You need to know, like Joseph said. Like Joseph said, I was going to jail, being accused of rape, being put in a pit. I heard Joseph say, I'm in the place of God. That's all I got to know. Am I in the place of God? It might be dark right here now, but I'm in the place of God. God can get in anything. He can get in darkness. God can get in trouble. God can get in tough situations. Understand that God can get in anything that He want to get in. God can get in dark places. He can get in tough places. God can get down in the pit. Joseph said, I'm in the place of God. And you got to stop trying to explain to people, especially hypocrites. Special emphasis on the hypocrites. You know. Why are you going through somebody? Why is it all happening to you? You sitting there trying to explain to them, the sun went up and went back down. You still trying to talk. And they still don't know why you're going through. You know why? Because they got their own opinion. People going to have their own opinions about what you're going through or why things are happening to you. Job spent all that time trying to explain why things was happening to him. And when Jesus and his disciples ran into this blind man, they immediately turned on their speculation theories. Somebody sinned. Must have been his mom. Must have been his dad. Who was it? It had to be somebody. And Jesus understood that they was over there speculating, trying to understand why the man was born blind. Why do you have to know why he was born blind? Sometimes we want to know too much. That's it. You know, is it important to you why he's blind? Nope. Are you going to get $1 million if you can get the answer to why he was blind? You know, some of these Bible questions ask you, well, where did Cain get his wife from? If I answer that, are you going to make me rich? Is that going to give me a ticket to heaven? Nope. Just by answering those ignorant questions don't make you no better than anybody else. They wanted to know what made him born blind. And Jesus had to stop them. See, you got to stop people from always trying to be opinionated about why you're going through, what's happening to you. Right. Stop trying to explain it. Right. But Jesus stopped them right quick. And he said, neither this man, mama sinned or his daddy sinned, but he said, but because of the Lord. He said, because for the glory of God, this man was born blind. There are some things, I'm not talking about sin. There are some things that happen to us that have happened to us that God can get the glory. Hope no. Hope no. If it hadn't been with God, you'd been a straight jacket. Yes, sir. You be down there and MH him off. Amen. You be down there fighting invisible butterflies. Come on. You know, if it hadn't been for God, if it had not been for the Lord on your side. And God knew who to let it happen to, because if it hadn't been anybody else, they wouldn't have made it. But look at somebody and say, I made it through. You might not have made it yet, but tell them, I'm going to make it through. And when I come out, shall come forth, I shall be like gold. I shall be like gold. And it's for the glory of God. God chose the blind man because God chooses things. God chose the blind man because God chooses things. God chose the blind man because God chooses things. I'm going to tell you why he chose the blind man. He chose the blind man. The man had to be blind. Say, man, he had to be blind. It had to be you. It couldn't have been nobody else, Mama. It had to be you. Well, why did this happen to me? You say it had to be me. Why did it have to be the blind man? Number one, who else but a blind man? Who else but a blind man is going to allow you to put mud in his eyes? mud. And I'm coming up to you, getting ready to put some, I'm getting ready to put some mud in your eyes. Get them glasses off. Mud in your eyes. They're going to call you mud. Everything in our power to stop. But because there are some things that we will stop if we see it coming our way. But this man, because he was blind, he had to be blind. See, he had to be blind. No other person would allow Jesus to put blood and mud in his eye. He had to be blind. Another reason why he had to be blind. He had to be blind because anybody else's eyes, blood would have irritated. I mean blood, not blood. Mud. Mud would have irritated. You go out there and put some dirt in your eyes. Come on, for real. Put some dirt in your eyes. Just go out there. Try it. Yeah, go do that. Go try it. Go do it one time. They're going to get experience on your account because you got to pay for it. Amen. He had to be blind because nobody else is going to allow you to put mud in their eyes. He had to be blind because his eyes would have automatically irritated any. Amen. Things that like about God. Things that happen. You know what I like about God? You know what I like about Christ? Is that he's not trying to embarrass nobody. Don't you know that God will deal with you on a personal basis? Yes, sir. You don't believe that? Yes. God will deal with each one of us. God is not in the business trying to embarrass somebody. Come on out here. Come on out here. Listen, everybody, look at him. Got a big old A on his head. This is an adulterous right here. This is him. God ain't in that kind of business. God ain't in embarrassing business. Come on, say that. So that's why we should be, the old church. Some of y'all know the old church. Yeah. Bring that girl up here. Girl, come up there and see all pregnant and everything. Y'all see this here? See this girl around her. She done committed around her. She done committed fornication. Get over there and over there so everybody can know who you are. That's what the old church did. Ain't no love in that. Ain't no love in that. God ain't even in that. God ain't in the embarrassing business. You know what God is in? He's into dealing with us on a personal basis. He deals with us personally. Well, you say, well, Pastor, why is it that God exposes people like he do? That's a good question. You know why? It's because God tried to deal with them personally. You better know.